I am James Scott, or Scotty's Farm, and I'm currently on a dairy farm in Congleton. We have 100 cows at the moment, autumn block calving, and basically try and graze as much as we can, but it is a bit wet at the ground here. So it's something I've just always been interested in when I came back to the farm, and I saw the opportunity. The constant milk check helped, but then just the routine lifestyle, I think, really seemed quite appealing to me. One of the biggest challenges was coming from just beef and sheep. You're not as tied to being on the farm as much. Still tied, but not as much. So seeing family and friends was obviously a lot harder, and sort of making those adjustments to make sure that you do find time for yourself and other people. The most rewarding part of my job is definitely the calving. I love sort of bringing new life onto the farm and then rearing them into animals which I can then milk. Yeah, so in this shed is where all my heifer calves are. So these are female calves which will then become milking cows. And yeah, so when I'm calving, this starts off as like a big shed all penned up, and then as they get older they go into like a bigger pen. Some go into igloos and some go into like a beef calf pen.
Typical day, get here for about 5:15. One of us will either milk, and then there'll be another lad who will either will scrape out. During calving time, the cows are normally out grazing, so one person will come in and do the calves, the other person will milk. And then during the day, other jobs such as bedding, make sure if it's like corn, water, and then just do other jobs like fencing, make sure all the fields are prepped and the yard's a nice, tidy workplace. So as you can see, people think that dairy farmers take cows and then they treat them horribly. I mean, I'd argue that we're better at looking after the calves than them others. British farmers produce food to such a high standard, and I think that no matter what the price is, it's important that people do buy British food, because you won't get food that's being looked after the same way that British farmers do.